the first time in my life ever. This is the first time in my life ever. You guys can speak to this. I'm gonna let you guys take it. That I've heard people talk about the women's tournament more than the men's tournament.
And I kind of hope that, you know what I'm saying, like travel on to the WNBA as well. I think it will now.
It might
with this class of girls that's coming out. I think that's gonna bring that energy to the WNBA.
Yeah,
people gonna watch that more.
Yeah,
but I want to say, like, I noticed that a lot of women that don't watch sports are definitely into these series because, you know, they got a good storyline. They got a little drama that go along with it, even though it's some great basketball, you know what I'm saying, playing. But it's the storyline that's making women that don't watch sports get into it. And I just feel like that's good for them. That's good for the college basketball, women's college basketball, and it's gonna be good for the WNBA.
Correct. Kia, I'm asking you a question. And I'm gonna tiptoe around this question because I have some people who might get upset with this, so I'm gonna tiptoe around it. This is the first time. How old is your daughter?
She's 17.
17. Mm-hmm. Now I've heard a lot of people also say the women game has grown because I might put it in a banner. This is the first era where our basketball superstars look like young ladies and divas.
So that's what I was gonna say. Yep. I'm gonna say, and I'm as a woman, and so I can elaborate a little bit and keep you safe. Angel Reese, I didn't know her. I get on TikTok. Let me tell you what the conversation came up between me and my daughter. It was really because Angel Reese is known as the Bayou Barbie. Yeah, so she's into hair, makeup. So my daughter's first conversation came from sending me a TikTok of Angel Reese's hair, like, Mom, want my hair like this. And she was showing me the inspiration picture, and I was like, who is that? She's a pretty girl. So with that being said, I want to give it up to the women in saying, I'm glad this is a new era, new department that we can still look cute, we can still handle our business, get money. And, you know, it's still the lack of respect that's still to come. But you got so many young girls that, because my daughter played basketball coming up, but it wasn't, she a girly girl. So she wanted to do nails. She wanted to braids down to her butt. And I'm like, Leah, you can't be serious playing basketball like that. But now you see them doing it. They got the 26-inch wigs. They might not have the fingernails, but they got the lashes. They got the wigs. They are looking like somebody, and that's enough to say in a social media world, that's enough for them to say, you know what? If this is what it takes to bring young girls into it, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I don't think it was done purposely though.
No,
they just being women. They just being themselves. And black women specifically, you know, they're gonna flock to that. They like, oh, look, she look good. She look nice. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, and everybody as well, because it's women. Like, men of all spectrum just love all women from all spectrum. So it's like that's gonna draw you in as well.
Right. How you feel about that, Mark? I have a daughter. Titus have a daughter. How you feel about that? As a male having a daughter that you seen like Kid and Claw, and even I'm gonna tell you something. That little one from LSU, she a little bad one too now. That little bit, she left out last year. How do you feel as being a father? We're gonna keep it. However we can keep it. Seeing a father, seeing these girls still being girls playing basketball. As a man has young daughters. How does that make you feel as a father?
So I kind of relate this to something that was said with the whole Taylor Swift and the Chiefs thing. I'm fine with it because that gives the opportunity for dads to sit down and watch a sport and their kids, their young daughters, getting to sit down with them and look at something that would pique their interest, and that is family bonding time.
Yep.
So that's the way I look at it. If they want to dress up like models and run on the court, long hair, fingernails, if my daughter's sitting beside me saying how good they look, how well they're playing,
and they balling. Yep.
And they balling. So that's bonding time for me and my kids. So I'm cool with it.
I love it. Let me tell you something, man. I thank you for being a real lady on here tonight, and not hiding, and not hiding back, because I told somebody I would think about it, because what happened. I watched the Asia Wilson interview, and Asia Wilson it was a no, I'm sorry, it was a Don Steady interview. And Don Steady was talking about Asia Wilson, because people remember you got. I'm gonna do the last 20 years. Candace Parker and Tia Cooper would probably go as like the prettiest,
Right.
the prettiest WNBA players, the prettiest WNBA players to come out. And like when I say they're pretty, they look good. They was with their stuff, and so the league tried to push them. But anyway, I'm gonna get it sexy. But what happened was Don Steady said whenever she recruited Asia Wilson told her, "Coach, I'm coming. I don't want men's shorts, because a lot of college basketball women wore men's shorts just their size." She said, "I want the female shorts." She said, "I don't want the regular jersey. I want the female jersey with the thing and the thing." She said, "I don't want that." And she said, "Okay." She said, "That was what you want, Asia. We gonna make it happen." They said Asia was boy crazy, and I noticed when Asia also balled out. But you notice when she came and she balled out, she had to stop. Think about this. Now Asia Wilson has a book deal. Asia Wilson, one of the only WNBA players with a sneaker. Asia Wilson selling makeup. Then you got these young girls coming up under her, Caitlin Clark. How she look. Asia Reese, how she look. That's highly something. All these girls, I'm like, wow. The WNBA, college basketball is making a twist, and they don't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody loving it.
Pretty privilege is a real thing for women. I'm gonna tell you that. I thank God.
Hey, what's the girl name from USC though?
Hey,
like a red bone.
Oh man,
from USC, not from South Carolina. I'm talking about from Trojan.
Juju.
Yeah.
Juju.
She going up too. She going up too.
Is she a freshman?
Yeah, she's going up though.
Here's the negative side to it. I'm gonna say this because I saw this in the comments. When you have these young girls that are almost borderline sex symbols in the basketball industry now.
Are they?
They are, because let me tell you, let me tell you why. They'll say, you gotta think about it, they're physically got the physique, they're pretty girls. The bad side and the downside to it is them realizing these are college girls. So they're subjected to and what made me trigger it, who was it that was like he couldn't wait to meet Angel Reese. It was a rapper. And I am thinking as a mother, like, you kind of came off like you wanted to meet her to date her, and I'm like, this you in your 30s, 40s.
But she's 21 now. She's not a girl. She's a senior.
21,
hey, but at the same time, they're celebrities now.
Yeah, she's a senior.
And they subject to that. They subject to that type, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the thing. To me, as a mom, that's the downside. If there's a downside, that's the downside, because you are getting these men that they looking at them as sex symbols. And they're young women.
I won't say sex symbols. Because think about this now. I'm gonna disagree with that, because even when we talk, I'm gonna say Tia Cooper, because Tia Cooper in the league, we be like, oh, Tia Cooper fine. But like, man, but she ball. So like her balling comes first, because think about this. We all of a certain age bracket.
Mm-hmm.
If my fine and garbage, we ain't really messing with it.
Yeah, my great Bruin ball players, please don't come after me. And some of y'all did look good, but overall, I ain't never heard of somebody say, "For that girl played ball for W, man, that girl fine." I ain't never heard it. I ain't never in life heard that.
Most of them ended up not liking men anyway.
That's fine, but still, I never heard nobody say, "Man, that girl that played."
Not too much on our brunettes now.
I love them, but that's just
I love them.
Most of them didn't. They wasn't into y'all. They wasn't checking for y'all anyway. So
no, but it's a thing though. But
it was a couple. It was a few.
Yeah, there's a few. And they will go nameless. They know who they are. But it's my thing though. But when you ball, that's what's one I love about sports. When you play sports, a further would say, God, dog, she could ball. And man, she fine. When it comes to sports, because
Wait a minute now. So you saying that because they ball, they can't be sex symbols?
No, I'm saying because they're so athletic. But first of all, anytime somebody athletic in whatever field they're in, that always goes first. But like, man, they all are. Man, like that girl, she's a dog. Like she's really good. You're like, man.
But you got LeBron. LeBron put on a pair of great jogging pants the other day, and he had the women in a frenzy. So if one of these girls, let's just say you said Candace, I don't know her, but let's just say your finest WNBA player went and put on a 2-piece. You would say, I still think of her as a baller first, but not
Hold
as
on, that's a 2-piece now. We talking on the court now.
So you really telling me that they saw LeBron in the gray sweats and all they wanted to do is jump on him instead of watching basketball games?
If you go to the comments, this man had on gray jogging pants and the women were vultures. They were literally like, we see why Savannah's so happy.
Look at y'all. That's the thing. Objectifying that man. That man can't even get great and walk down the street.
But we talking about a 6'7" stallion, so this man is known as a sex symbol.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you that's double standard, right? That's double standard. So how can we not look at the women as sexual symbols if they look good?
I wanted y'all to get to that, and that's why I said that's just the downside of it.
But that's not what we look at them as first, because you got you're not going to look at LeBron James like that first. You may have seen a little something that you like, but it's like you're not going to look at
as
LeBron
a woman.
James
I don't
like
think
that
about how great of a ball player he is because I don't know.
But see, that's different. As a man, we do though. Be like,
but you know him. You know of him as a great basketball player, right?
You know why I respect him more as a husband. I value more about LeBron and know more about LeBron as what he is as a father and a husband than I do sports because I don't follow sports.
Okay.
I agree with that. And guess what? That's why I love Savannah James because she let that man LeBron James be great. Shout out Savannah James.
She do.
But guess what though? Shout out Tia Cooper for that.
Yeah.
But I love it. But I love it. Shout out Kate Clark. Shout out Don Staley. Shout out the women's team.
What's the girl? The freshman from Gamecocks. No, from Gamecocks. Malaysia football. This is about to be the next. I'm calling her right now. She about to be the next goat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. I love it, man. I watched Malaysia come up. Watch this. I watched Malaysia come up W, and guess what? The Bruins beat her, but man, she put on a show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her come up W put on a show, but Malaysia won't get there. Malaysia sometimes she play a little too wild though, but she a baller though.
Yeah, but when she a freshman, she gonna develop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Don Staley said that. Don Staley said why she was taking out so much. Don Staley said she was playing. Sometimes she could play, but she could get too wild with the ball.
Yeah.
She had a lot of turnovers.
Because that's the first thing I say. What I think she was number 12 or 4, and I'm like, why didn't put her in? She bring excitement to the game. And now it's getting to a point now with these NIL deals. They got to be entertaining too. They balling, but they got to be entertaining too.
No. If you bought it entertaining, but Don Staley love her, but her thing what Don Staley said was it was turnovers. But now you watch her play now. The turnovers is down, and she's shooting the ball.
She gonna develop.
She young.
Right?
Yep. Right. That's great coaching. Okay. Shout out to all the women in the league looking like models and balling. All right, now before I close out, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to say NFL team. But this side right here, you guys, I don't know what side y'all on. This side, this really a Packers podcast.
Oh yeah, sir.
But